cylinder. Came out of a refrigeration unit. Here we go. My glasses are fogging up. So the first thing you gotta do is start off by taking off the valve cover. The bolt's loose. There we go. So we gotta take off the valve cover bolts. Remove the valve cover. I already got the motor set at top dead center. So what you're going to do is you're going to come over here and you're going to loosen this nut. We're going to be using a 7/1000 on our feeler gauge. You want to get it in there and make sure that you tighten it down until you can just barely pull it in and out, or it slides just right.
Like what?
Once you got that there, you're going to want to tighten your retaining nut back down and check to make sure you still have it right, and we're good there. Now the next step you're going to want to do, turn the motor back over so you can run the overhead on the exhaust valve. Same process for this one as we did with the intake valve. Loosen that nut. But this time we're going to use a 9/1000 feeler gauge. Get it in there and make sure it slides back and forth. You want it not too tight but not too loose, just where you can just move it back and forth. Same process. Tighten the nut back down. And again, check to make sure that it's still good. And it is. And we're just going to keep repeating that process all the way through. We're going to come over here and do our intake on this side. Loosen that nut up. Get our 7/1000 feeler gauge out. You're going to want to tighten your valve screw down. Until you can just move it in and out. And right there we have it. So we're going to tighten that lock and nut back down. Go back and check and make sure. Oh, see, we're a little too tight there, so we need to loosen it and back that screw off just a little bit. tight. So we're going to go back again, loosen the lock nut, turn the screw just a little bit, tighten that lock nut back down. And we're good right there. Now we have to go back and turn our motor over so that we can do the exhaust valve. Okay. Now the same process again. We're going to loosen up our locking nut. Get out our 9/1000 feeler gauge. Stick it in there. And we're good right there. Tighten your locking nut back down. Go back and make sure. And we're good right there. So we're going to come and do our intake side on our next one. Loosen up our locking nut. Come back and get our 7/1000 feeler gauge on there. Go ahead and tighten our screw down. We gotta loosen that nut up just a little bit more. Tighten that nut screw down. Right there, about good. Now we're going to tighten down our locking nut. Come back and check and make sure you can slide it through. You're good on that one. Come back over here and turn our motor once more for our last time to do our last exhaust valve. And there we go. We can now do our last exhaust valve. We'll loosen up our locking nut. Get our 9/1000 feeler gauge. Stick it in between there. Tighten down our screw just until. There we go. Go back and tighten up our locking nut. Check to make sure we're still good. There we are. And that is how you do an overhead on a 3-cylinder